Strictly music, only music, and nothing else. And I have a question here today about a certain artist and an upcoming album that has been very anticipated for a long time. And we're just going to go ahead and say, do we need it, or can that particular artist keep it and we'll just move on with our lives? Now, the artist I am referring to is the artist known as Cardi B. And the album Imaginary Players is supposedly set to drop on September 19th. Now, the question I have for you guys is whether or not we need the album or can you keep the album. I personally think that we do need it, but I am not judge, jury, and executioner. I'm simply a well-articulated messenger, and I would love to hear from you guys in the comments whether or not we can keep the album or we would like to hear the album. So if you would be so kind as to voice your opinions in the comment section, I would greatly appreciate that. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you on the video that I dropped previously in regards to Remedial Rap Beef. It has been performing very well, so I thank you guys for that. I would also like to implore you guys to check out the latest one I dropped with Need It or Keep It episode 3, and be sure to check out the 2 previous episodes before that. So I got a lot of content this past week. Go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. So Cardi B's Imaginary Players, do we want it, do we need it, or can she keep it? I honestly think we do need it. In terms of the female rap game, she is still heralded as one of the best currently. So when it comes to her, we're always going to need to hear from her. My only critique with this particular album is the anticipation and the rollout leading up to. It has been teased in the past to be dropping, and it was constantly pushed back. We're not going to get into the tabloid style controversy and things like that surrounding Cardi B, because this is strictly music, only music, and nothing else. So we're going to talk strictly about the music. Now, she has had a couple here and there since her last album. I believe it was Invasion of Privacy. So we have heard from her. It's not like she went radio silent, but it does seem that she is very, very scared to drop. This is one of the most extensive rollouts that I've seen. Like, she constantly pumps anticipation up for this project, and she's been doing it for years. So much so that I feel when there were rumors or speculation that the project was supposed to drop earlier, she swamped that whole rollout and started over again. I do believe she was not going to drop until anticipation was as high as humanly possible. Now, if you go to any platform where the album is available for pre-order, you will see it has a couple of songs already on it. The Imaginary Players track with the Jay-Z sample instrumental that she used and she recently dropped. The song Outside that we thought was going to be the single for the project, but it now seems that it may be Imaginary Players. But there's also 2 other tracks on there that pique interest, with WAP featuring Megan Thee Stallion, or Megan Thee Stallion's WAP featuring Cardi B. I'm not entirely sure. I do believe it's Cardi's song. So it's WAP featuring Megan Thee Stallion and Up. 2 tracks that are already super colossal, and she's putting them on this up-and-coming project in an attempt, we believe, in an attempt to inflate the numbers. Now, I do agree it is a bit of an inflation, but I do want you guys to recall, if you remember Jay-Z's 444, I think he went platinum the fastest out of any rapper. I don't know if he was dethroned since then, but the reason why he went platinum so fast is because he had I forgot a particular track on there that I believe boosted it up. Now, go ahead and fact check me, because I'm doing this off of memory. I don't remember exactly what happened there. I do know that he had some tracks on there that boosted up that 444 album to platinum status immediately. Cardi, I think, has since dethroned him. The album is already considered platinum now, just off of those hits being added. And again, that just adds to the speculation that she's not dropping anything until it is guaranteed to be a fucking superb smash hit. So that leads me to believe 2 things, and you tell me which one you believe to be true. It either means that the album is going to be phenomenal because there was so much work put in, or it means that it may be mid or less, and it is being severely propped up by one of the longest rollouts we've seen in recent years, as well as having colossal smash hits already on the project before it's released. Now, Cardi B does make good music. I'm not going to say that she doesn't. But at this point, we just want to fucking hear it. And there's nothing wrong with an artist taking long to drop. We see it all the time, artists like Kendrick and stuff like that. But they don't consistently tease dropping and then nag on release dates or take back the drop. They're not doing these long-winded rollouts leading up until their project. They go radio silence until it's time to drop. They do a rollout a few months before, and then they let the music speak. Cardi has been pumping life into this album for maybe the past 2 years now. It's an extraordinarily long rollout, and then we see these colossal smash hits on the album. So there's no way possible numerically that this album can underperform. Now she just needs to deliver musically, and I do believe there's a bit of fear there because she is so popular in the rap game, especially the subgenre of the rap game. Well, I wouldn't say the subgenre, but especially the genre of the rap game that she's in, which is female rap. She's heralded as one of the top. She's always in comparison with artists like Nicki and stuff like that. She's one of the few artists that we do compare to Nicki because, quite frankly, any other female artist to compare to Nicki is blasphemous. And she does not want to flop, and I don't think she's in a position where she can flop considering how long she takes. And I don't think that she would flop even without the super long rollout and the inflation of the album using songs that were previously already platinum. But at this point, anything could happen, and we just need to fucking hear it. If we don't hear it, the mind starts to wander. And we're finally getting it, September 19th. Now, there's no world where I see this album being pushed back now. You push it back now, you're shooting yourself in the fucking foot. It's been pushed back too many times. The September 19th drop has to stand as it is if you want this to really hold any fucking weight. We're all waiting on it. We've been waiting on it. Let's hear it. I do like Cardi a lot. I'm a fan of Cardi. I think she makes great music. In terms of the Imaginary Player song that had gotten mixed reviews that she just dropped, it wasn't that great. Let's just be real. The bars sound rehearsed. The flow and the cadence is not there, especially for somebody that's been rapping as long as she has. It's not an overall good track, but the Jay-Z sample did push it a little forward. And at the end of the day, she's Cardi B. She can always rely on the name. The Imaginary Player song was not that great. If that's any indication of what this album is to be, then I do believe it was necessary to kind of inflate it with those older songs. But if she has some stuff that's a little bit more better quality than that, then I'll take it. I know Outside is also on there, and that's a pretty decent song. Not entirely sure why she chose to drop in September, as she's letting the summer pass her by. If you do have multiple songs like Outside and stuff like that, summer would definitely favor you. Because she isn't favoring the summer, it does lead me to believe that it may not be a quote-unquote like a more turned-up style album with those tracks. But we'll see. You know, I do believe Cardi is a bit of an industry baby. Not saying she's an industry plant or anything like that, but the industry will do everything in their power to make sure she succeeds. She will have the full force of the machine behind her with everything that she drops. So there's no way that she's numerically going to fail. But this is strictly music, only music, and nothing else. And if it's dog shit, I'm going to say it's dog shit. And I'm going to scrutinize it even more considering how long it took us to get it. I'm not going to sit at the table and wait for hot, steamy dog shit to come out and put it on the plate. I'm going to question what the fuck is this. So Cardi needs to deliver. And I do sympathize with her being one of the biggest artists in the world, having the anticipation to deliver like that hanging over you. It's like a fucking guillotine, and I get it. But in terms of need it or keep it, I do think we need it, and I do think we need it to be very good. Very, very good. Fuck good. It needs to be great. You get in the comments and let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, we're doing better and better each day as we're on the road to 200, a humble number, but I'm a humble man, and I hope that you guys help me achieve that. Strictly music, only music, and nothing else. Get at me, dog.